Good morning to everyone. It's Wednesday, August 17th, and time for another few words from the pastor. This past week, I've had a lot of thoughts in my mind as school began, as we celebrated the feast of the last week, as school began, as we celebrated the feast of the Assumption, the birthday of St. John Bosco, and here we are today, once again, moving ahead with our everyday hopes, dreams, life, etc. And what came into my head was a couple of different stories that Matthew Kelly had written about. And I think when I read them, when I read the two little vignettes that he spoke about, it stirred something within me, and I thought I wanted to share that with you today. One story has to do with a woman who bought a coffee from a coffee vendor every Friday, and she paid for it. And what she did was she paid for hers, and she also paid for the person behind her in line. And the people said, "Why did you do that?" Well, she says many reasons, but one of them is that I really believe we need to feel connected. We need to understand our relationship with one another, and I think how true that is in our society, how disconnected we are one from the other, and how needful we are again to understand our relationship with one another. That we are brother and sister, that we are connected one to the other, and that it's not our phones that keep us connected, it's not our computers that keep us connected, although here I am on the computer trying to connect with you, right? Who knows? But the importance of personal relationships and doing for other. And I think she also said that maybe her action, her little kindness, her act of generosity might spur someone else to do something like that themselves. And so to start a little chain reaction of good deeds one for another. That was one of the stories. And that's something I reverberate very, very strongly with. It touches me, the need to connect with each other and to do for each other. And the second story has to do with a mother who was really exasperated, was at the end of her rope trying to deal with her daughter and her daughter's attitude and her habits in life. And she really wanted to do something. She prayed to God to have something happen. And she did something. She went out and she bought 2 journals, 2 books. And no little expense, I'm sure, because they had to be worthwhile books. And she went and she woke up her daughter one day. And she said, "Get up, we're going." Where are we going? The daughter complaining, "What are you doing? Where are we going?" All the questions that teenagers would have, right? And the daughter, the mother said, "Don't worry, just get dressed and get going. We're going to get going. You're coming with me." And the daughter got dressed, complaining all the time. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, they went in the car and they went to their favorite breakfast place and had breakfast. And at the end of the breakfast, the mother presented one of the books to the daughter. And the daughter said, "What the heck is this?" And the mother said, "Oh, this is the book of your life. And what I'd like for you to do is to think about your dreams and your hopes and what you want to do in life, what you'd like to be in life, what aspirations you might have. And I want you to put them all in the book. Start writing them in this book of yours. And when you feel like doodling, use it to doodle if that helps you get through whatever phase you're in. But use this especially to visualize your dreams and hopes." And the little girl, the daughter, got a little emotional with the mother, And I guess they spoke for an extended period of time about the daughter's dreams and hopes. And the daughter, realizing the mother's concern, really, I think, as I said, got emotional about it. And finally she said, "What's the second book for?" She said, "Well, and this is the crux of this story, even though it was a nice interaction with the mother and daughter, the mother said, "This is my book of life. And as I'm asking you what I'm asking you to do, I plan on doing myself." I thought how important that is, what an important lesson it is for all of us, especially those who put a few miles on the treadmill of life. Not to surrender, not to say, "Well, now I'm finished dreaming." That we need to dream also. We need to continue picking up our book and saying our life is not ended. And with the time I have left, there are still things I want to do. There's still a part of me I need to develop. There's still more of me I need to give, I need to share. I want to get my story out there. I want to make a difference. I think down deep, all of us want to make a difference in our world, in our society, in our community, and in the world in which we live. We all want to make a difference, a positive difference, I think, somewhere along the line. But somewhere, as life rolled over us, as life rolls on, we've given up dreaming. We've given up hoping. We've given up trying to see that there's more yet that we can do. There's more yet we can be. And my prayer for us is that we don't surrender those dreams. And if we need to, get a journal, get a book, and start writing down what your hopes are, what your dreams are. Visualize them, make them concrete on paper, and begin to make them a reality in your life. Be more that you can be in today. Don't settle for just going wherever the wind blows us. You know, the wind blows, we go here. The wind blows out, we go there. What the day brings, okay, we float here, we float there. Set a direction in your life and make that direction the direction you want to go in. Dream, hope, build aspirations, and become all that you can be while we still can. Don't ever let us become people satisfied with mediocrity, satisfied with apathy, satisfied with the status quo. Keep challenging yourself, push yourself. Become a part of the answer in this society of ours. An answer to all of the negativity and the intolerance. Become a positive answer for that. Create something for yourself. Know that I'm thinking of you and praying for you. Use your journal. Make your book of life. And become all that you can be. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for us. Mary, Help of Christians, pray for you. Hopefully we'll see you next week. God bless you all.